Hi guys, it's Klapak on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and today what I have to review for you is this animated storytelling Santa. By the way, if you hear a noise that kind of sounds like water running a little bit or something like that, that is the tank that is in the next room, so I just kind of thought I would throw that out there, so yeah, just don't mind the noise. But anyway, so as for this guy, I got him from Home Depot on the same day that I did that walkthrough video, if you guys know what I'm talking about, and if not, I did a walkthrough video through Home Depot, of course, being one of the stores that I walked through. I did Home Depot, I did Lowe's, and Walmart, so yeah. And this guy, well, he was actually by all the plush stuff that I was messing with, and, he was actually $19.98, which is a really good price for him, and honestly, I was expecting for this guy to be a little bit more expensive, you know, because it seems like as time goes with some of these things, they get more expensive, but I'm really glad that it wasn't, and I'm really glad to have him, and, yeah, so he's really cool, and I really like him a lot, actually, and, what he does, you know, his head moves, and his eyes and his mouth move, and with you know, the eyes and the mouth, they like move at the same time, kind of like, say, how some of the Telco ones, or Telco motionettes, do with some of their stuff, like, you know, Frankie Post, the Mel Box, stuff like that, you know what I mean, like, that's what he does, and he, pretty much tells the whole story of, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and the activation lasts about 4 minutes, I believe, maybe a little over 4 minutes, I want to say, and with his audio, I really like his audio, like, I like, I like some of the sound effects, in, like, the background and stuff like that, you know, as he tells the story, and it kind of adds a little something to him, which is nice. And I really like the look of this guy. I also really like, you know, cause like this part, like, of his coat and like his hat, they're really soft. I mean, his whole outfit is soft, but this part is just really soft, and I like the curly beard, you know, I just like him overall. His eyes are really nice too, like once you see him open, I'll have to probably, get like a close-up or something of that so you guys can see his eyes, and yeah, I mean, he's just a really nice little item to have, and I really like him a lot, and he is made from Pan Asian Creations, and I believe that they've been making these since like 2001, I'm pretty sure, and I've seen a couple other ones that are like similar to this, or like another variant or something like that. I haven't really, like, looked too much into this one, but I have seen it before, like, you know what I mean? But he is really nice, and I actually really like him a lot now that I have him, and, there is a switch on the bottom, you know, and, which is on and off, and I didn't really mess with the switch too much, but I think when it's off, it doesn't do anything, but when it's on, that's when you can, you know, when you push the button, you can actually activate him. And he's on right now, he's been on, so, yeah. I don't know, I don't really know what else to say about him, to be honest. I guess that's really about it. So I guess without further ado, I will show him to you.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see just what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
this review, and I hope that you guys enjoyed, and thanks so much for watching.